Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about one more new topic. How do you find experimentally sin A by sin R is constant? Or this question also can be taken as what is the relation between sin A and sin R, or else this can be taken one more type of question. What is the relation between angle of incidence and angle of diffraction? Okay. Anyways, before entering into the topic, I want to thankful to you everyone subscribing me. So many videos I uploaded. Like the videos, share the videos, and subscribe and click on bell icon. Okay. Entering into our topic, our aim is to obtain the relation between angle of incidence and angle of refraction. Okay. And in this, what are the operators are required? Mainly we required Planck, white chart, protractor, semiconductor, glass slab of nearly thickness 2 centimeters, laser light and pencil is required. Okay. And what is the procedure in this? What we need to do for that? First of all, we need to consider one white chart. We need to place over the Planck and we need to clip the paper. Then after that, we need to draw a horizontal line. Okay. First we are considering one white chart. Over this white chart, we are going to draw one horizontal line and also one vertical line at the center of the paper. One horizontal line, one vertical line we are considering at the center of the paper. Here the intersection point I am considering it as O. We need to consider protractor. Take a protractor, place it along vertical line. I am naming it as NN line, and this I am naming it as MM line. Okay. Take a protractor, now place along the NN line. How it will be? It will be appear like this. If you place the protractor on NN line, you can find like this. And we need to calibrate the angle which is on the protractor on the paper. Okay. Here it will be 90 degrees. Here it will be 0 degrees. 0 to 90 we need to calibrate. This is 0 degrees and here also we have 0 degrees and here it will be 90 degrees. Okay. We need to calibrate 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. Similarly, lower side also 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. Repeat this for the second side also. So again we need to replace the protractor left side of the cardboard or paper. Again we'll get the calibration. 0 to 90, the calibration will be, we can find. Here this is 0, 90, 0, 90. Okay. After taking this, what we need to do? After completing this, we need to take a glass slab. We need to place the glass slab along MM line. The center of the glass slab must be coincide with the point O or intersection O. Okay. Take a glass slab, place it over MM line. Okay. And right now, again I am considering along horizontal direction, MM will be okay. Over this I am going to place glass slab. Here will be the glass slab I am going to place. This is the glass slab and intersection point will be here. This is the point O and this is NN line. Okay, here is the glass slab we considered. After placing glass slab, what we need to do? We need to take a laser light and we need to project a light at an angle 15 degrees and incidenting must be at O point. This is the laser light projecting direction and incidenting at point O. Okay. After that, what happens? What the changes happens when the light is propagating from one medium to another? When light ray propagating from rarer medium to denser medium, what happened? The light ray, it get refracted. Okay. Here, this is the rarer medium and this is the denser medium. Okay. Right now, light ray propagating from rarer medium to denser medium. If it is propagating through glass slab, it bends. In what direction it bends? It bends toward the normal. So, it will be near to the normal, NN line. Okay. We can find the laser light after passing through glass slab. Okay. If you place a cardboard or else something screen beside of the glass slab, we can identify the light ray. Okay. In what direction the light ray will be? It will be like this. We can identify the light ray which is coming from here. Okay. Already we have a calibration here, so we will get the angle of incidence. This is the angle of incidence, and this is the angle of refraction we can find on the calibration. Okay. Here we took 15 degrees. Here, what is the angle we are getting? We need to note in the table. What is the table we need to consider? Here the table must be contains angle of incidence, angle of refraction, sine of angle of incidence, sine of angle of refraction. This is the table we need to note. Okay. Here already we took 15 degrees. We will get angle of refraction second side of the glass slab. Okay. And after that we need to take sine of angle of incidence and the sine of angle of refraction. Okay. So that we will get one relation, one pair of relation. And repeat this experiment for different angles of incidence. We took 15 degrees in this and check in 20 degrees, 30 degrees, like that we need to repeat this experiment for different angles of incidence. Okay. What happened? The angle of refraction. Angle of refraction we can get. Okay. By using protractor we can find the angle of refraction with the normal and note it in the table. After noting, if you observe the values, angle of incidence is more and angle of refraction values will be less with the corresponding angle of incidence. Okay. And we need to find sin A value and also sin R value. Okay. For each and every pair of angle of incidence and angle of refraction, we will get a ratio of sin I and sin R. For each and every pair of angle of incidence and angle of refraction, we need to find a ratio. What will get? That value is giving you which is constant. What you can find? Each and every pair of angle of incidence and angle of refraction, if you will find a ratio sin I by sin R which is giving you remains constant. What is that constant is giving you? That constant is giving you refractive index of the material. Okay, the constant is representing refractive index of the material. Okay, by this we can get a relation between sine of angle of incidence and sine of angle of refraction which is remains constant.